The best way to become a manager is to interview for it first. If you're waiting for your boss to hand you a team or open new headcount, you might be waiting forever. But what if I told you that you don't need to be given a manager title? You can go out and get a manager title yourself. Start by surfacing your management competencies. It doesn't have to be management experience, but the core skills, you've likely already been practicing them. Based on my experience leading multiple teams, here's the real job of a manager, stripped down to its essence. You need to delegate work and track progress. You need to develop talent. You need to coach and support people to do their best work. And guess what? You can show evidence of all of that without having direct reports. So let's break it into two proof points. The first is mentorship. This is just another form of developing talent and coaching, right? Have you helped onboard someone, reviewed a teammate's work, been the person that people come to with questions or dilemmas? Then you've demonstrated mentorship. The second is leading without authority. You don't need a title to lead. If you've rallied people towards a shared goal, driven alignment across teams, or been the glue in a cross-functional project, then you've already demonstrated leadership without authority. So write these experiences down and share them through compelling stories. These are your invisible promotions. Next, craft your people leadership philosophy. If you want to stand out, then you need to show that you've summarized your leadership experience into a philosophy. Here are 3 proven principles that I've summarized from Julia Zhuo's best-selling book, The Making of a Manager. Pick one that aligns with your style. First, managers as multipliers. Great managers act as multipliers of their team's output by improving team alignment on goals, developing people's strengths, and refining processes instead of micromanaging tasks. Second is trust first. Managers must invest time in genuinely knowing and caring for and supporting their people. When trust is present, then team members feel safe to share problems and give honest feedback and bring their best ideas forward, right? Third, leadership is learned. Excellent managers are developed through learning, not innate talent. They're not born a leader. It is a skill that you build with experience and feedback and reflection. Now, tie your real experiences to whichever philosophy you've chosen. For example, my leadership philosophy is that trust is earned, not deserved. When I mentored 2 junior analysts, I built trust by giving us a safe space every week where we went beyond tasks to focus on strategic thinking. One of them ended up leading their first project solo. Or, I believe that even when you have formal authority as a manager, it is far better to influence without it. For example, in our Q4 launch, I drove 3 teams to alignment, including more senior leaders. I multiplied my impact by removing roadblocks and supporting my team, not by giving orders. So if you've ever felt stuck, waiting for permission to lead, stop. You can start acting and being seen as a leader now, because the interview is already happening.